Okay, so as of right now, this is what the site looks like. I just made a quick header, nothing special, and I'll go over the template a little bit later that I'm using, but just a quick header, a little bit of a background change. So now let's go ahead, and here in a minute I'm going to show you on Traffic Travis, but let's go make a couple of things. I'm going to go and we need to adjust our widgets for right now. I'm going to take out the meta. I'm going to remove archives. Just basic stuff that we normally would do. Um, we're going to, let's take out our search here. And I can't remember if that's right. I'm also going to take out comments real quick for right now. Okay, so we'll come back to this, but we just wanted to make those adjustments. Another thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go and go into writing. And basically I'm going to add some ping services here, okay? Okay, so this is just a list of ping sites. Now, I haven't gone through and audited this list, so if you're going to use this ping list, most of them I'm sure are just fine. But if you want to go through and just make sure all of them are still up and running, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Basically, this helps, get our content, get our post indexed. One other thing I might do while I'm here is change this um, to our default post category. Just put it to something else other than uncategorized. And that's another thing that InstaNiche doesn't do for you, which is your categories are, important. So that's just something else that that doesn't happen during the IN process. Another thing we need to do is set up our pages in menu. So if you have any other plugin you may have bought or in the past, and it sets up your pages for you, you can do that. But we need to set up just our basic pages. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm actually not going to do that in the video. Pretty much everybody knows about contact. Your about page is pretty important, so go ahead and put some time in that. It doesn't have to be super long or anything, but just kind of put something in there, and just add about contact, maybe a privacy policy page. If you use a plugin to generate legal pages, that's cool. But so pages, menus, we'll go ahead and get that done. First, let me go over since this is installed when you use InstaNiche, let me go over this particular plugin, okay? So here we go. If you're not using a different plugin or whatever, this is what is on here. I'm going to go over this. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to go to pages and then add new, and we're going to open this up in a new tab because we need to be we're going to take these shortcodes and put them on the pages that we create. So let's just start with the first one. I personally don't use this plugin, but I want to go through. Remember, we're making an InstaNiche site better, so I want to stay with that theme. So our first shortcode is terms of service and privacy policy. So let's just go create that page. So I'm just going to name it terms of service and then put this little bar and just put privacy. I'm going to paste that here. Okay. Don't worry about the template because it's going to depend on what theme you're using. You really don't. You can just leave it at default. I'm going to go ahead and publish that. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it and make sure because I've never used this. So. Okay, so we need to go in and set that. Let me take a look at that just real quick. Okay, so let's just go ahead and turn this on. And then I guess you'd put in your information here. Okay, now me personally, like I said, I wouldn't use this because there's better options or quicker options. But anyway, that's what you would do. So that's pretty much as far as pages is concerned, or as legal pages using this plugin. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and make about and a contact. So basically, we're just going to make a about page. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I don't have. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and publish that. I'll come back and put the content in a bit. I'll go ahead and make the contact page. Okay, we'll go ahead and publish that, and again come back and do something with this in a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to appearance and menus. We're going to create a menu. Now, depending on the template that you use, whenever you use Instanish or whatever template you're using, your template is going to have different template or menu options. Okay, so we're just going to create a menu. You can see my template has different menu options, so or it's going to have menu locations. Sorry. So this is primary. Navigation under header. I usually use this for something else. I usually use the top header or navigation for pages. So I'm going to go ahead and bring those over here. And we're just going to go ahead and put those there for right now and save that. You can see it puts these over here on the right side on my template. Now we could go in and start creating our categories while we're waiting on our content. We could do that. It's an option. A lot of times I'll go in if I know what my categories are going to be. We can go in and create those all at one time. So that's something you could be doing. You know, when we're taking a look at our site that we're going to be reverse engineering or modeling our site after, I don't have a problem with the way they did their categories. I like it. I think it's probably something that we may do on this site. You can see the way they did that here. Pretty simple stuff. So we may do that with this site.